Hello everyone, welcome to a little bit of a surprise video. I didn't think I would be actually making this because I just saw the news of it. I don't really talk about international football that much because for one, my national team sucks. And obviously now you know what, I want to voice my opinion on our national team. So anyone that is so hurt by what I'm going to say about our football federation, especially for the men's team, if anyone doesn't know, the Philippines national football team, the men's team. I'm not talking about the women's team. I'm just so that everyone knows, I'm talking about specifically the men's team. All right. So let's get started. Yeah. So when this came to light, whereby we have now a new coach. Yes, that's right. We have already sacked. We have let go of our previous coach that managed us for 2 games. Just before that coach, we've had Joseph Ferrer, or Coach Coco. He managed us for 5 games in the space of a month. The man before that was a man that we brought back because he was so successful with our national team, bringing us to the Asian Cup. Well, he's only played 3 games. He only managed us 3 games when he came back second time, right? And he did even worse than the last time he was in the national team, which is, failing to qualify for the Asian Cup. And obviously I have a little live stream of that from a year ago almost. It's been a year, and this football federation known as the Philippine Football Federation has changed nothing. Nothing. You know why? Because now we have brought back Michael Weiss. Woo! Hey, azkals fans, get the party out. Woo! Fiesta time. Woo! Celebrate. Woo! Fuck's sake. Michael Weiss, right, was our head coach in 2011-2014. 3 years, right? What has he achieved in those 3 years? Can anyone name? Did he win us a trophy? Did he? I'm just saying, did he? No? No? Are you sure? You sure we didn't win a trophy? Yeah. So why are we bringing him back? Why did we bring Thomas Dooley back? Why? What was the point? Right? Thomas Dooley, Ferrer, Jowondi, and now Michael Weiss. 4 coaches in 1 year. 1 year. We've had 4 coaches. Oh, if you want to include Stuart Hall, that's fucking 5. 5 coaches. This fucking federation, this fucking national team is in the mud. It is in the mud. For anyone that's going to be happy to attend the games, go attend the friendly games against I don't know who. Do we have Chinese Taipei, Hong Kong? I don't know who the fuck we're playing, right? I don't care for this June friendlies. Go and watch the national team. Pay your money to see dog shit. Because that's what the national team makes. You know what azkals street dogs make? You know what they make? Fucking dog shit. Just like the national team, for fuck's sake. Have we won a game? Oh, yes we did. We did win a game in the past 12 months. Against fucking Brunei. Fucking Brunei. Thank you. You know, I followed this national team back in 2010. My first game that I watched the national team was just before the game before the Miracle of Hanoi when we beat Vietnam 2-0, right? It was a 1-1 draw against Singapore. Since that sort of time period, right? I've seen our team actually show a bit of fight, some tactical knowledge on how to play the game, some leadership, some proper good management, and also a clear plan to bring in new players into our national team and to develop the national team and have a plan to hopefully one day win the AFF Cup or qualify for the Asian Cup, right? 13 years later, we have not gone since that point. Oh, but we qualified for the Asian Cup in 2019. Well, what did we do in it? Did we kick on from that campaign? No, we fucking didn't. 4 or 5 years ago, that Asian Cup, and we've done absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. Oh, but we drew with China in the World Cup qualifiers. Yeah, did we qualify for the World Cup? Did we? No. So, what's there to be proud of? Well, and now, right? Because we have a new coach, we bringing back a coach that brought us to the semifinal of the AFF Cup and won the Philippine Peace Cup, as if that's a major trophy for us. What great job from our football federation for bringing back a coach that has achieved nothing with our national team. Great job. And now we're going to be all the gullible, the weak-minded azkals fans that actually don't know what the fuck is happening with our national team are just going to buy tickets. They're going to buy tickets for the friendlies this June. And what are they going to be watching? Are they going to be watching a team that actually going to fight? Especially when it's just a friendly, right? It's just a friendly, right? It doesn't matter. It's the same shit, right? Don't be surprised whenever the World Cup qualifies for Asia starts, right? Don't expect us to win a single fucking game. Like that's how fucking bad it is in our national team, in the men's. Again, I'm only talking about the men's. I am not going after the women's team. Because you know why? I'll tell you why. The men's team, right? I'll talk about the men's team. The men's team, in 13 years since or even 20 years, because we've had that plan of being a team that finished in the top 100 in the FIFA rankings. Have we achieved that? No, we didn't, right? We've won 0 trophies, 0 major trophies. We've qualified for 1 Asian Cup. 1 Asian Cup. Then you look at the women's team. The women's team in 5 years have won the AFF Women's Championship, which is an actual trophy. They've actually qualified for our national. They qualified for the World Cup this year, next month basically. Will we do well? I don't really care, right? It'll be a glorious, few weeks of watching that tournament. They've also have a coach that actually has a plan for our national team. The grassroots program for our women's team is actually doing something. We are actually achieving results. We also made the semifinal of the Asian Cup for the women's game. But not only that, we went back to back in qualifying for the Asian Cup. Can you see the difference between the success of our men's team and our women's team? Our men's team took more than 2-3 times the amount of years, the lifespan of the national team to achieve nothing. And the women's team, in a short period of time, has actually achieved things. They've actually have success. They actually have something in the trophy cabinet as well. And they actually brought back some hope and pride I have with my national team. I can't say the same shit about our men's team when it's fucking dog shit. We call the fucking men's team azkals, you might as well just call them fucking bitches. Because that's how fucking terrible our national team is and the management of it. Like I'm just a fan, right? And any Azkal or Filipino fan, whatever, is like, oh, then you should just play for the national team if you think you're better. First of all, I'm a fan, right? Do you think all fans play football properly? Probably. I'm not that great. Maybe I am. Maybe I'm better than you or whatever. But like, the fickle fans. We now have Azkals fans that are welcoming back Michael Weiss, the GOAT, the man that achieved nothing with our national team. Bring him back. Oh my fucking god. When can these other azkals fans, the gullible azkals fans, just wake up to this PR bullshit that our men's national team is having. The azkals program, the grassroots program for the men's is absolutely terrible. Oh, but we have the Philippine Football League finally. Yeah. Well, do we call up any of those like very good players that actually play in our local league? Do we actually call up like the actual good players, or are we just going to call up the shit players? Like I'm not going to name the shit players, but you know, we're just scraping the bell. Oh, we're not going to bring in. I've seen our latest squad for June. We didn't bring in Garrett Holtman, who is practically our only good fucking player. Like the one that actually has some bit of quality. Oh, but we bring back Neil Etheridge. Yay! What's he going to do? Pick the ball out of the back of the net? Like, come on. Like, this national team is just I don't know. This is just an immediate reaction. I didn't even plan this at all, but this is, for me, this is our men's national team. I'm just going to say it right now. For one, I don't care about whether we win, draw, or lose in the fucking friendlies. I really don't care. Two, if we actually have a fucking plan, right, maybe we'll actually be at least competitive. Look, I'm not expecting us to qualify for the World Cup, right? The men's World Cup, right? I don't expect that, right? But at least be competitive in it. I do not expect us to be competitive in the qualifiers. Whether we get into the first round or second round, I don't care. I do not care, because this national team has absolutely no plan in how to make sure that this national team develops. We celebrated qualifying for the 2019 Asian Cup, our first ever appearance. At that time, right, which was what, almost 5 years? It's been 5 years, right? 5 years ago, that was an amazing achievement. I thought we would kick on, right? We would kick on and develop and really have a plan to make sure that, you know, in 5 years from now, which is now, to be a competitive national team. Since then, right, that achievement, the game that we beat Tajikistan, is an absolute just one-off. It's just a one-off. Nothing has improved since that time. No plan. I have nothing else much to say, and I've been talking for almost like 15 minutes about this fucking incompetent football federation that has absolutely no plan in how to actually make this national team at least competitive. A team that can actually be successful. We've had the renaissance or / golden generation that has won absolutely nothing. Oh, but we made the semi-final 3 times in a row. Oh, good. Yay. Did we win? We haven't. Here's a fact. We have yet to win a semi-final in the AFF Cup in the men's game. Never. We haven't won. But we got a couple of draws. Like, come on. This fucking the men's national team. Once again, I'm saying it's only the men's team that I'm criticizing. The women's team actually have a plan, has shown some fight, and even if they lose, I know that they are actually at least trying to improve the standard of our women's national football team. Right? I am going to be very supportive of our women's team in this World Cup, because they are the only team. They are the only team that actually gives me pride. That gives me, you know, the Pinoy pride, right? They're the one. Those players, whoever gets called up for our World Cup squad, I will be very supportive of them, even if we lose all 3 games, which I think we will. But I'll be very supportive of them because they have credit. They have credit in the bank from winning the AFF Women's Championship, reached the semi-final of the Asian Cup. What else did I say? Qualify for this World Cup, and actually have a plan in place, not only for the senior team, for the youth, the women's youth teams as well, to become a lot more of a competitive team. Right? I don't really care about the SEA Games. I really don't care. Right? They actually have credit in the bank. The men's team don't. They don't have credit in the bank anymore for me, and they have digressed. But yeah, this is a very, very huge, not really a huge video or whatever. I know it's like almost 15-16 minutes of me just rambling about national team. I don't care if people are going to be so upset, right? I really don't, because at least I care for our national team. I know what standards I want to put for this national team. I am so happy that our women's team is actually showing some fight and actually showing some success, right? Our men's team have not done that anymore. So they don't have credit in the bank. Michael Weiss, look, maybe a great guy, but I'm not really going to bother watching him because he'll be gone after this month. After the friendlies are done, what's the point, you know? Oh, we're going to bring in a new coach. Oh, and then we bring in Michael Weiss to paper over the cracks. Great work, Araneta. Great job. Look. Oh, and also, I know this journalist that gets so upset, right? This is look. I don't look. How long it's been? 6. Look, let's make it a 20-minute video, non-stop, right? 20-minute video to that I'm not going to talk. This journalist, right? I don't remember his name. Something like Design Kitman or whatever, right? First of all, if you're going to lash out to the fans for being so upset with the performance of our national team, then you, sir, don't know. You're just one of the yes men in our fucking federation. So, look, your credit. Oh, he made a report about Pele, when Pele passed away, and then later in that same article of talking about Pele's death, he talks about lashing out to the fans, the Philippine men's football fans, because we failed to do anything in the AFF Cup, right? Lashing out. Great job. That's such perfect journalism. Talking about someone's death to lashing out to fans. Great journalism. But yeah, I've been rambling too much. But yeah, I don't care if this is taken out of context or whatever, I don't care, because this national team is an absolute joke. The women's team, I'm going to be so supportive. I cannot wait to see them at the Women's World Cup and actually support a national team that actually has a plan to become successful and become a lot more competitive in the future. At least for now, right? I don't want this World Cup to just be a one-off. I want more. I want to see desire and success. But anyways, I've rambled too much. Until then, well, like the video, subscribe to the channel. I know this will probably be a one-off because I'm not going to talk anything more about men's team because it's absolutely dog shit, right? But yeah, the women's team, I'll talk about them in next month when the World Cup kind of comes up with the women's game and all that. But yeah, I'm going to be doing a video about more Premier League and Newcastle United stuff because they actually care. But until then, I will see you guys in the next one. I'm not even going to edit this, just let it be out. See ya.